Did you ever see a movie and wish you could live in it forever? Now you can, on HollyRooms. Meet Tim and Elisa, two very busy parents who made the bedroom their last priority. Then they saw the film What Lies Beneath, and both agreed they wanted to sleep in that bedroom. What's up with that?
You might think because we chose What Lies Beneath, a great scary movie about a husband who cheats on his wife and then later tries to kill her, wouldn't be appropriate for a bedroom. But when we saw the bedroom in this movie, it was serenity, it was peaceful.
Everything had texture and fabric. The curtains were sheer and filmy and sexy.
And they got a fireplace. I mean, to have a fireplace in your bedroom is amazing.
And I love that there wasn't a dresser. It's all built-in next to the fireplace. That is clean and clear, and you don't have to think about it, and the room always looks neat and beautiful. Because we have kids, our lives are pretty complicated and crazy and chaotic, and we've made ourselves the last priority. In our home, that's the only room that from the time we moved in, we never did anything with it. We also didn't do anything with that room because we didn't know what to do with it, and nothing spoke to us. So when we saw that film, we thought, okay, this is what we're doing with the room.
Tackling the room this week will be Craig Olson, interior designer to Hollywood's elite. Teaming up with him will be Liz Kay, production designer for film and television. They and their crew will have 3 days to transform Tim and Elisa's bedroom from this into this.
You know, I'm just looking around this bedroom, and it seems to me that this isn't a bedroom at all. This is more like a family room.
So in the film, What Lies Beneath, the production designer had a very large space to work with. And obviously here we're under some constraints. Like obviously you have a dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of
and this is
bed takes up a lot of where the bay window would be.
Yeah, it's like, what are we gonna do?
Fan can go.
That wasn't in the film. And that room had such a gorgeous ceiling and clear lines.
And you're going to be amazed at the space you'll feel like you have in here once that's gone.
Yeah, this like takes your eye and you're like,
Well, you know what? We have about, 69 hours left to do this transformation. I can't do it with the two of you here.
Right.
And we've got a lot of work to do. So take one last look, one last kiss.
Last kiss in this room.
While Tim and Elisa head off with high hopes for their film-inspired room, Craig and Liz are left to face the challenge ahead.
what are we gonna do? We've got so much stuff that it's just like, I mean, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, I could light a match and we can both run, but that's not gonna help.
After deciding arson is not an option, Craig and Liz get down to business.
We have to do a headboard. Now, if I was gonna do a headboard in a film, we do it quick and dirty. We get the plywood and we get a staple gun and it's done.
Right.
Obviously, this is a real bed, so we have to do it the real way.
Right over here, I'm seeing a standing floor mirror, just like they had it in the movie.
Well, the problem is if I were filming, I would just go to a prop house and I would pull this, and it would just be a no-brainer.
Right.
But with the time frame that we have, I don't quite know what we're going to do.
Okay.
The other problem I have is that when we're doing a set, we do our paint jobs pretty doggone fast. I mean, we just blast it out. The ceiling's white enough, fine, good.
Right.
But this is their house, and we've got to paint it right.
gotta look good.
And we need some time to do that, so I'm a bit concerned.
And because it's a darker color too, you know, darker colors can be sometimes unpredictable.
Oh God, sometimes you have to do 5 coats to
get it right. You have to do a lot of coats.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, you know, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's clean it out of here. Let's patch the holes. Let's get rid of this monstrosity.
Hey, you guys, you out there?
We don't want to break it. Well, thank God for Liz. She's a take charge kind of gal, and that's the kind of people that I like to work with, honestly. She says she's going to do something, she does it. Her crew seems really amazing.
Craig's a really great guy. I think that the combination of the two of us, me being a production designer, him being an interior designer, will work extremely well. I can go super fast, he can keep things really polished. The combination of the two is terrific.
Liz, Craig, and Brock go over their grueling to-do list. As interior designer, Craig will sketch plans for custom furniture to match the bedroom in What Lies Beneath. Brock, the head carpenter, will use those plans to build the furniture from scratch. And Liz, as production designer, will run the crew and ensure that all design choices are in line with the film What Lies Beneath. To match the movie, this bedroom is going to need a new paint job, a complete window makeover with drapes, shears, and a window bench, a new bed with a custom-designed headboard, built-in style dressers with shelving, and loads of accessories. The room will need a tea table to match the one in the movie, plus we're adding a new bed for the dog. Liz will have the added duties of finding some sort of fireplace with a mantle and a standing floor mirror, adding up to quite a challenge for our HollyRooms crew. Oh, and one more thing. Liz will need to take Tim and Elisa shopping.
Alrighty then, well, I guess I should get busy.
Okay, go.
Okay, before you get too busy, I have something I found in the garage that I would really like you to see. Use your imagination.
No! This was in this room?
And with a little Hollywood magic, maybe we could transform this thing into a decent looking cheval.
I think that's a great idea.
I mean, it's a little heinous, but I think we can do something.
I'm not crazy about this little decorative thing right up here.
No, the sculptor.
You can zip that off.
I think we should just zip it off. I agree.
I think it's great.
As daylight slips away, Craig sorts through Tim and Elisa's belongings. Liz puts Brock to work on the mirror and checks in with her crew.
You're about 4 hours behind.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Do you feel comfortable Wednesday morning when we come in here? We'll have trim, ceiling, and wall color, and plates put back on the wall?
It's not looking great. We're doing good, right?
Well, no. You can kid yourself, but no.
As night falls, reality begins to set in for Craig.
Looking over the stuff that we have to do tomorrow, I'm just overwhelmed. I mean...
I know. We've got a lot, but between the two of us, we just divide it, let's just split it, and let's just bust butt.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, so I'll see you tomorrow morning at 4:30.
Yes.
Up next.
Don't throw a fireplace at me at the last
insane.
second.
Let's see how
Can we
fast-
just wrap this in there? It doesn't work that way.
Let's see how
This
fast-
is the real world. I mean, this is somebody's house.